Hey everyone, let's dive into the latest developments in the Israel-Gaza conflict. This situation is evolving rapidly, so it's crucial to stay informed with the most up-to-date information. First up, Hamas has outright rejected any optimism regarding a potential ceasefire with Israel. Despite US President Biden expressing hope, a senior Hamas official has labeled any progress as mere illusions. The Israeli negotiators, despite showing some cautious optimism, are now facing a hard wall of distrust and skepticism from Hamas. So what's fueling this skepticism? The latest round of US-backed talks in Qatar aimed to bridge the gap between Israel and Hamas. The US, Qatar, and Egypt even issued a joint statement outlining a proposal. This proposal reportedly addresses key issues like the release of hostages held by Hamas since the October 7th attack. However, Hamas claims the proposal still falls short of their expectations. This rejection casts a dark shadow over international efforts to broker a ceasefire. The deep mistrust and conflicting objectives between the two sides are significant hurdles. Israel is firm on its demand for the release of all hostages, while Hamas seeks a broader agreement that addresses their broader demands. Now, President Biden's proposal included a 6-week pause in fighting, the withdrawal of Israeli forces from populated Gaza areas, and a prisoner exchange. But what do both sides think of it? Not much, apparently. Israel accuses Hamas of stalling on the release of hostages, while Hamas argues the proposal doesn't go far enough. The lack of trust between both sides is further complicated by regional dynamics. Hamas, reportedly influenced by Iran, sees a potential escalation as a way to weaken Israel and force concessions. This raises concerns about the potential for a wider regional conflict if a ceasefire isn't reached soon. Meanwhile, the humanitarian crisis in Gaza is worsening by the day. The death toll has surpassed a staggering 40,000, with thousands more injured and displaced. Just recently, an Israeli airstrike in central Gaza killed 15 people, including 9 children. The impact on civilians is devastating. Additionally, the Israeli military's evacuation orders in northern Khan Yunis and Deir Balah are forcing thousands of Palestinians to flee their homes. These civilians are seeking refuge in overcrowded shelters, further exacerbating the humanitarian crisis. To make matters worse, a polio virus outbreak has been reported within the Israeli-designated humanitarian zone. This highlights the dire health conditions in Gaza and emphasizes the urgent need for a ceasefire to allow humanitarian aid to reach those in need. In summary, while the ceasefire talks remain in a deadlock, the humanitarian situation in Gaza continues to deteriorate. Both sides have shown some willingness to engage in talks, but deep mistrust and conflicting objectives are significant barriers. The international community's role is crucial in pushing for a breakthrough to prevent further bloodshed and alleviate the humanitarian crisis. Stay tuned for more updates, and remember to verify news from multiple sources to stay well informed. Thanks for watching.